Hello, this is the Silver Watchman, and welcome back to the Bible. Now, we're going to be picking up where we left off last time, which is 1 Chronicles chapter 6, verse number 41. Let us begin. The son of Ethni, the son of Zerah, the son of Adiah, the son of Ethan, the son of Zimmah, the son of Shimei, the son of Jahath, the son of Gershon, the son of Levi, their brethren, the sons of Merari. On the left hand were Ethan, the son of Kishi, the son of Abdi, the son of Maluch, the son of Hashabiah, the son of Amaziah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Amzi, the son of Bani, the son of Shemer, the son of Mali, the son of Mushi, the son of Merari, the son of Levi, and their brethren, the Levites, were appointed to every kind of service of the tabernacle of the house of God. But Aaron and his sons offered sacrifices on the altar of burnt offering and on the altar of incense for all the work of the most holy place, and to make atonement for Israel according to all that Moses, the servant of God, had commanded. Now these are the sons of Aaron: Eleazar his son, Phinehas his son, Abishua his son, Buki his son, Uzi his son, Zerahiah his son, Meraioth his son, Amariah his son, Ahitub his son, Zadok his son, and Ahimaaz his son. Now these are their dwelling places throughout their settlements in their territory, for they were given by lot to the sons of Aaron, of the family of the Kohathites. They gave them Hebron and the land of Judah, with its surrounding common lands. But the fields of the city and its villages they gave to Caleb, the son of Jephunneh. And to the sons of Aaron they gave one of the cities of refuge, Hebron, also Libnah with its common lands, Jatir, Eshtemoa with its common lands, Hilen with its common lands, Debir with its common lands, Ashan with its common lands, and Beth Shemesh with its common lands. And from the tribe of Benjamin, Geba with its common lands, Alameth with its common lands, and Anathoth with its common lands. All their cities among their families were 13. To the rest of the family of the tribe of the Kohathites, they gave by lot 10 cities from half the tribe of Manasseh. And to the sons of Gershon, throughout their families, they gave 13 cities from the tribe of Issachar, from the tribe of Asher, from the tribe of Naphtali, and from the tribe of Manasseh in Bashan. To the sons of Merari, throughout their families, they gave 12 cities from the tribe of Reuben, from the tribe of Gad, and from the tribe of Zebulun. So the children of Israel gave these cities with their common lands to the Levites, and they gave by lot from the tribe of the children of Judah, from the tribe of the children of Simeon, and from the tribe of the children of Benjamin, these cities which are called by their names. Now some of the families of the sons of Kohath were given cities as their territory, from the tribe of Ephraim. And they gave them one of the cities of refuge, Shechem, with its common lands, in the mountains of Ephraim, also Gezer, with its common lands, Jachmeam, with its common lands, Beth Horon, with its common lands, Jalan, with its common lands, and Gath Rimmon, with its common lands. And from the half tribe of Manasseh, Aner, with its common lands, and Belim, with its common lands, for the rest of the family of the sons of Kohath. From the family of the half-tribe of Manasseh, the sons of Gershon were given Golan and Bashan, with its common lands, and Ashtaroth with its common lands. And from the tribe of Issachar, Kadesh with its common lands, Debarath with its common lands, Ramoth with its common lands, and Anim with its common lands. And from the tribe of Asher, Mashal with its common lands, Abdon with its common lands, Hukok with its common lands, Rahab with its common land, and Rahab with its common lands. And from the tribe of Naphtali, Kadesh and Galilee with its common lands, Haman with its common lands, and Kirjathaim with its common lands. From the tribe of Zebulun, the rest of the children of Merari were given Rimmon with its common lands, and Tabor with its common lands. And on the other side of the Jordan, across from Jericho on the east side of the Jordan, there were given from the tribe of Reuben, Bezer in the wilderness with its common lands, Jazah with its common lands, Kedemoth with its common lands, and Mephath with its common lands. And from the tribe of Gad, Ramoth and Gilead with its common lands, Mahanaim with its common lands, Heshbon with its common lands, and Jazer with its common lands. 1 Chronicles, chapter 7. The sons of Issachar were Tola, Puah, Jashub, and Shimron, 4 in all. The sons of Tola were Uzi, Rephaiah, Jeriel, Jemai, Jibsam, and Shemuel. Heads of their father's house, the sons of Tola were mighty men of valor in their generations. Their number was in the days of David. Their number in the days of David was 22,600. The son of Uzi was Izrahiah. The son of Izrahiah were Michael, Obadiah, Joel, and Ishiah. All 5 of them were chief men. And with them, by their generations, according to their fathers' houses, were 36,000 troops ready for war, for they had many wives and sons. Now their brethren among all the families of Issachar were mighty men of valor, listed by their genealogies, 87,000 in all. The sons of Benjamin were Bela, Becher, and Jediael, 3 in all. The sons of Bela were Esban, Uziel, Jeremoth, and Eri, 5 in all. They were heads of their fathers' houses, and they were listed by their genealogies, 22,034 mighty men of valor. The sons of Becher were Zemirah, Joash, Eliezer, Elioani, Omri, Jeremoth, Abijah, Anathoth, and Alamech Meth. All these are the sons of Betcher, and they were recorded by genealogy according to their generations, head of their fathers' houses, 20,200 men of valor. The son of Jediel was Bilhan. Then the sons of Bilhan were Jehush, Benjamin, Ehud, Chenanah, Zethan, Tharshish, and Ahishahar. All of these sons of Jediel were heads of their fathers' houses. There were 17,200 men, mighty men of valor, fit to go out to war for war and battle. Shupim and Hupim were the sons of Ir, and Hushim was the son of Ahur. The sons of Naphtali were Jaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shalom. The sons of Bilhah, the descendants of Manasseh, the Syrian concubine, bore him. Machir, the father of Gilead, the father of Azriel. Machir took as his wife the sister of Hupim, and Shupim, whose name was Makah. The name of Gilead's grandson was Zelophehad, but Zelophehad begot only daughters. Makah, the wife of Machir, bore a son, and she called his name Peresh. The name of his brother was Sheresh, and his sons were Ulam and Rakem. The sons of Ulam was Badan. These were the descendants of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh. His sister Hamoleketh bore Ishhad, Abizer, and Malah. And the sons of Shemida were Ahian, Shechem, Lehi, and Anayam. The sons of Ephraim were Shuthelah, Bered his son, Tahath his son, Elara his son, Tahath his son, Zabad his son, Shuthelah his son, and Ezer, and Elid. The men of Gath who were born in that land killed them because they came down to take away their cattle. Then Ephraim their father mourned many days, and his brethren came to comfort him. And when he went in to his wife, she conceived and bore a son, and he called his name Beriah, because tragedy had come upon his house. Now his daughter was Shira, who built lower and upper Beth Horon, and Uzan Shara, and Rapha was his son, as well as Resheph, and Telah his son, Tahan his son, Laden his son, Ammihud his son, Elishama his son, Nun his son, and Joshua his son. Now their possessions and dwelling places were Bethel and its towns, to the east of Naran, to the west Gezer and its towns, and Shechem and its towns, as far as Aiah and its towns. And by the borders of the children of Manasseh were Beth Shean and its towns, Tanakh and its towns, Megiddo and its towns, Dor and its towns. In these dwelt the children of Joseph, the son of Israel. The sons of Asher were Imnah, Ishva, Ishvi, Beriah, and their sister Surah. The sons of Beriah were Heber and Machiel. who was the father of Berzath. And Heber begot Japhlet, Shomer, Hotham, and their sister Shua. The sons of Japhlet were Pisak, Bimhal, and Ashvath. These were the children of Japhlet. The sons of Shemer were Ahi, Roga, and Jehubah, and Aram. And the sons of his brother Helam were Zophah, Imnah, Shalesh, and Amal. The sons of Zophah were Sua, Harnepher, Shul, Bari, Imrah, Bezer, Had, Shema, Shusha, Jithran, and Bera. The sons of Jether were Jephunneh, Pispa, and Ara. The sons of Ulah were Era and Haniel. Haniel, and Rizaiah. These were the children of Asher, heads of their fathers' houses, choice men, mighty men of valor, chief leaders, and they were recorded by genealogies among the army fit for battle. The number was 26,000. 1 Chronicles, chapter 8. Now Benjamin begat Bela, his firstborn, Ashbel, the second, Aharah, the third, Noah, the fourth, Rapha, and Rapha, the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shephufan, and Haram. These are the sons of Ehud, who were the leaders of the fathers' houses, of the inhabitants of Geba, who forced them to move to Manahath. Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera, who forced them to move. He begat Uzzah and Ahihud. Also, Shaharaim had children in the country of Moab, after he had sent away Hushim and Bera his wives. By Hodesh his wife he begat Jobab, Zibiah, Mesha, Malcam, Jeuz, Sakiah, and Mirmah. These were his sons, head of their fathers' houses. And by Hushim he begat Abitab and Elpal. The sons of Elpal were Eber, Misham, Shemed, and Shemed, who built Ono and Lad with its towns, and Bariah and Shema, who were heads of their fathers' houses, of the inhabitants of Aijalon, who drove out the inhabitants of Gath, Ahio, Shashak, and Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ispa, and Joha, with the sons of Bariah, Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmerai, Jizliah, and Jobab, were the sons of Epal, Jakim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elianai, Zilethai, Eliel, Adiah, Bariah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shimei. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdan, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, and Tothijah, Ifpediah, Penuel, and Penuel were the sons of Shashak, Shamsharai, Harai, Athaliah, Jerushiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. These were the heads of the fathers' houses, by their genealogies, by their generations. The chief men, these dwelt in Jerusalem. Now the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. And his firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechar, and Mikloth, who begat Shemaiah. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begat Kish, Kish begat Saul, and Saul begat Jonathan, Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbal. The son of Jonathan was Meribal, and Meribal begat Micah. The sons of Micah were Pitha, Melech, Toreah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begat Jehoda begat Alameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. And Zimri begat Moza. Moza begat Benaiah, Rapha, his son, Elisha, his son, and Azel, his son. Azel had 6 sons whose names were these: Azrikam, Mokeru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All these were the sons of Azel. And the sons of Eshek, his brother, were Ulam, his firstborn, Jeush, the second, and Eliphelet, the third. The sons of Ulam were mighty men of valor, archers. They had many sons and grandsons, 150 in all. These were all sons of Benjamin. 1 Chronicles, chapter 9. So all Israel was recorded by genealogies, and indeed they were inscribed in the book of the kings of Israel. But Judah was carried away captive to Babylon because of their unfaithfulness. And the first inhabitants who dwelt in their possessions, in their cities, were Israelites, priests, Levites, and the Nethinim. Now in Jerusalem the children of Judah dwelt, and some of the children of Benjamin, and of the children of Ephraim and Manasseh, Uthai, the son of Ammihud, the son of Omri, the son of Imri, the son of Bani, of the descendants of Perez, the son of Judah, of the Shilonites, Isaiah, the firstborn, and his sons, the sons of Zerah, Jael, and their brethren, 690. Of the sons of Benjamin, Salu, the son of Meshulam, the son of Hodaviah, the son of Hasanua, Ibaniah, the son of Jeroham, Elah, the son of Uzi, the son of Mikri, the son of Reuel, Mikri, Meshulam, the son of Shephatiah, the son of Reuel, the son of Ibnijah, and their brethren, according to their genealogies, 956. All these men were heads of a father's house in their father's houses. Of the priests, Jediah, Jehorib, and Jachin, Azariah, the son of Hilkiah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Zadok, the son of Merioth, the son of Ahitub, the officer over the house of God. Adiah, the son of Jeroham, the son of Pashur, the son of Malchijah, Masai, the son of Adiel, the son of Jazarah, the son of Meshulam, the son of Meshulamith, the son of Emer, and their brethren, heads of the fathers' houses, 1,760. They were very able men for the work of the service of the house of God. Of the Levites, Shemaiah, the son of Hasub, the son of Azrikam, the son of Hashabiah. Of the sons of Merari, Bakar, Haresh, Galal, Mattaniah, the son of Micah, the son of Zikri, the son of Asaph, Obadiah, the son of Shemaiah, the son of Galal, the son of Jeduthun, Berechiah, the son of Asa, the son of Elkanah, who lived in the villages of the Netophathites. And the gatekeepers were Shallum, Akub, Talmon, Ahaman, and their brethren. Shallum was the chief, until they had been gatekeepers of the camps of the children of Levi, at the king's gate on the east. Shallum, the son of Korah, the son of Abiasaph, the son of Korah, and his brethren from his father's house. The Korahites were in charge of the work of the service, gatekeepers of the tabernacle. Their fathers had been keepers of the entrance to the camp of the Lord. And Phinehas, the son of Eleazar, had been the officer over them. In time past, the Lord was with him. Zechariah, the son of Meshelemiah, was keeper of the door of the tabernacle of meeting. All those chosen as gatekeepers were 212. They were recorded by their genealogy in their villages. David and Samuel, the seer, had appointed them to their trusted office. So they and their children were in charge of the gates of the house of the Lord, the house of the tabernacle, by assignment. The gatekeepers were assigned to 4 directions: east, west, north, and south. And their brethren in their villages had come with them from time to time for 7 days. For in his trusted office were 4 chief gatekeepers. They were Levites, and they had charge over the chambers and treasuries of the house of God. And they lodged all around the house of God, because they had the responsibility, and they were in charge of opening it every morning. Now some of them were in charge of the serving vessels, for they brought them in and took them out by count. Some of them were appointed over furnishings, and over all the implements of the sanctuary, and over the fine flour, and the wine, and the oil, and the incense, and the spices. And some of the sons of the priests made the ointment of the spices, Mattaniah of the Levites, the firstborn of Shallum, the Korahite, had the trusted office over the things that were baked in the pans. And some of the brethren of the sons of the Korahites were in charge of preparing the showbread for every Sabbath. These are the singers, heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites, who lodged in the chambers and were free from other duties, for they were employed in that work day and night. These heads of the fathers' houses of the Levites were heads throughout their generations. They dwelt at Jerusalem. Jael, the father of Gibeon, whose wife's name was Maacah, dwelt at Gibeon. His firstborn son was Abdon, then Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zechariah, and Mikloth. And Mikloth begot Shemim. They also dwelt alongside their relatives in Jerusalem with their brethren. Ner begot Kish, Kish begot Saul, and Saul begot Jonathan. Malchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbal. The son of Jonathan was Meribal, and Meribal begot Micah. The sons of Micah were Pithon, Melech, Tyreah, and Ahaz. And Ahaz begot Jorah. Jorah begot Elameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri begot Moza. Moza begot Benaiah, Raphiah, his son, Elisha, his son, and Azel, his son. And Azel had 6 sons, whose names were these: Azrikam, Bojeru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. These were the sons of Azel. 1 Chronicles, chapter 10. Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled from before the Philistines, and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. Then the Philistines followed hard after Saul and his sons, and the Philistines killed Jonathan, Abinadab, Malchishua, Saul's sons, and Malchishua. The battle became fierce against Saul. The archers hit him, and he was wounded by the archers. Then Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword and thrust me through with it, lest these uncircumcised men come and abuse me." But his armor-bearer would not, for he was greatly afraid. Therefore Saul took a sword and fell on it. And when his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died. So Saul and his 3 sons died, and all his house died together. And when all the men of Israel who were in the valley saw that they had fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, they forsook their cities and fled. Then the Philistines came and dwelt in them. So it happened the next day, when the Philistines came to strip the slain, that they found Saul and his sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. And they stripped him, and took his head and his armor. And they sent word throughout the land of the Philistines to proclaim the news in the temple of their idols, and among the people. And they put on his armor they put his armor on the temple, in the temple of their gods, and fastened his head in the temple of Dagon. And when all Jabesh Gilead heard that the Philistines heard all that the Philistines had done to Saul, all the valiant men arose and took the body of Saul and the bodies of his sons, and they brought them to Jabesh, and buried their bones under the tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and fasted 7 days. So Saul died for his unfaithfulness, which he had committed against the Lord, because he did not keep the word of the Lord, and also because he consulted a medium for guidance. But he did not inquire of the Lord. Therefore he killed him, and turned the kingdom over to David, the son of Jesse. 1 Chronicles, chapter 11. Then all Israel came together to David at Hebron, saying, Indeed, we are your bone and your flesh. Also, in time past, even when Saul was king, you were the one who led Israel out and brought them in. And the Lord your God said to you, You shall shepherd my people Israel, and be ruler over my people Israel. Therefore all the elders of Israel came to the king at Hebron, and David made a covenant with them at Hebron before the Lord. And they anointed David a king over Israel, according to the word of the Lord by Samuel. And David and all Israel went to Jerusalem, which is Jebus, where the Jebusites were, the inhabitants of the land. But the inhabitants of Jebus said to David, You shall not come in here. Nevertheless, David took the stronghold of Zion, that is, the city of David. Now David said, Whoever attacks the Jebusites first shall be chief and captain. And Joab, the son of Zeruiah, went up first and became chief. Then David dwelt in the stronghold. Therefore they called it the city of David. And he built the city around it, from Millo to the surrounding area. Joab repaired the rest of the city. So David went on and became great, and the Lord of hosts was with him. Now these were the heads of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom with all Israel, to make him king, according to the word of the Lord concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had: Jashobim, the son of Hakmonite, chief of the captains. He had lifted up his spear against 300, killed by him at one time. After him was Eliezer, the son of Dodo, the Ahohite, who was one of the 3 mighty men. He was with David at Pasdamim. Now there the Philistines were gathered for battle, and there was a piece of the ground full of barley, so the people fled from the Philistines. But they stationed themselves in the middle of that field, defended it, and killed the Philistines. So the Lord brought about a great victory. Now three of the 30 chief men went down to to the rock to David, into the cave of Adullam, and the army of the Philistines encamped in the valley of Rephaim. David was then in the stronghold, and the garrison of the Philistines was then in Bethlehem. And David said with longing, "Oh, that someone would give me a drink of water from the well of Bethlehem, which is by the gate." So the three broke through the camp of the Philistines, drew water from the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. Nevertheless, David would not drink it, but poured it out to the Lord. And he said, "Far be it from me, O my God, that I should do this. Should I drink the blood of these men who have put their lives in jeopardy? For at the risk of their lives they brought it." Therefore he would not drink it. These things were done by the three mighty men. Abishai, the brother of Joab, was chief of another three. He had lifted up his spear against 300 men, killed them, and won a name among these three. Of the three, he was more honored than the other two men. Therefore he became their captain. However, he did not attain the first three. He did not attain to the first three. Benaiah was the son of Jehoiada, the son of a valiant man from Kabzeel, who had done many deeds. He had killed 2 lion-like heroes of Moab. He also had gone down and killed a lion in the midst of a pit on a snowy day. He killed an Egyptian man of great height, 5 cubits tall. In the Egyptian's hand there was a spear like a weaver's beam. And he went down to him with a staff, wrestled the spear out of the Egyptian's hand, and killed him with his own spear. These things Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, did, and won a name among the three mighty men. Indeed, he was more honored than the 30, but he did not attain to the first three, and David appointed him over his guard. Also, the mighty warriors were Asahel, the brother of Joab, Elhanan, the son of Dodo, of Bethlehem, Shamath, the Horahite, Helez, the Pelonite, Ira, the son of Ikesh, the Tekoite, Abiezer, the Anathothite, Sibbecai, the Hushathite, Eli, the Ahohite, Maharai, the Nephtophthite, Heled, the son of Banah, the Netophathite, Ittai, the son of Ribai, of Gibeah, of the sons of Benjamin, Benaiah, the Pirathonite, Horai, of the brooks of Gash, Abiel, the Arbathite, Asmapheth, the Baharumite, Elibah, the Shaubanite, the sons of Hashem, the Gizonite, Jonathan, the son of Sageh, the Hararite, Ahiam, the son of Sakar, the Hararite, Eliphol, the son of Hefer, the Mecharathite, Ahijah, the Pelonite, Hezro, the Carmelite, Nerai, the son of Ezbai, Joel, the brother of Nathan, Mibhar, the son of Hagri, Zelek, the Ammonite, Naharai, the Berothite, the armor-bearer of Joab, the son of Zeruiah, Ira, the Ithrite, Gareb, the Ithrite, Uriah the Hittite, Zabad, the son of Aulai, Adina, the son of Shiza, the Reubenite, a chief of the Reubenites, and 30 with him. Hanan, the son of Makkah, Jehoshaphat, the Mithnite, Uzziah, the Ashtorethite, Shema, and Jael, the sons of Hatham, the Ororite, Jadiel, the son of Shimri, and Joha, his brother, the Tizite, Eliah the Mavite, Jerobai, and Joshviah, the sons of Elnam, Ithma, the Moabite, Eliah, Obed, and Jasiel, the Mesobite. First Chronicles, chapter 12. Now these were the men who came to David at Ziklag, while he was still a fugitive from Saul, the son of Kish. And they were among the mighty men, helpers in the war, armed with bows, using both the right hand and the left, and hurling stones and shooting arrows with the bow. They were of Benjamin, Saul's brethren. The chief was Ahiezer, then Joash, the sons of Shema, the Gibbethite, Jeziel, and Pelet, the sons of Asmaveth. And Pelet, the sons of Asmaveth, Barakah, and Jehu, the Anathothite, Ishmaiah, the Gibeonite, and mighty men among the 30, and over the 30, Jeremiah, Jahaziel, Johanan, and Jozabad, the Gederathite, Eluzai, Jeremoth, Beliah, Shemariah, and Shephatiah, Haruphite, Elkanah, Jesiah, Azarel, Jozer, and Jashobim, the Korahites. And Jolah, and Zebediah, the sons of Jeroham of Geder. Some Gadites joined David at the stronghold in the wilderness. Mighty men of valor, men trained for battle, who could handle a shield and spear, whose faces were like the faces of lions, and were swift as gazelles on a mountain. Ezer the first, Obadiah the second, Eliab the third, Mishmanah the fourth, Jeremiah the fifth, Attai the sixth, Elio the seventh, Johanan the eighth, Elzabad the ninth, Jeremiah the 10th, Machbenai the 11th. These were from the sons of Gad, captains of the army. The least was over 100, and the greatest was over 1,000. These are the ones who crossed the Jordan in the first month, when it had overflowed all its banks. And they put to flight all those in the valleys, to the east and to the west. Then some of the sons of Benjamin and Judah came to David at the stronghold. And David went out to meet them, and answered and said to them, "If you have come peaceably to me to help me, my heart will be united with you. But if you betray me to my enemies, since there is no wrong in my hands, may the God of our fathers look and bring judgment." Then the Spirit came upon Amasai, chief of captains, and he said, "We are yours, O David. We are on your side, O son of Jesse. Peace be with you, and peace to your helpers, for your God helps you." So David received them and made them captains of the troop. And some from Manasseh defected to David when he was going with the Philistines to battle against Saul. But they did not help him, for the lords of the Philistines sent him away by agreement, saying, "He may defect to his master Saul and endanger our heads." When he went to Ziklag, those of Manasseh who defected to him were Adnah, Jozabad, Jediel, Michael, Jozabad, Elihu, and Zelathai, captains of thousands who were from Manasseh. And they helped David against the bands of raiders, for they were all mighty men of valor, and they were captains in the army. For at that time they came to David day by day to help him, until it was a great army, like the army of God. Now these were the numbers of the divisions that were equipped for war, and came to David at Hebron, to turn over the kingdom of Saul to him, according to the word of the Lord. Of the sons of Judah, bearing shield and spear, 6,800 armed for war. Of the sons of Simeon, mighty men of valor, fit for war, 7,100. Of the sons of Levi, 4,600. Jehoiada, the leader of the Aaronites, and with him 3,700. Zadok, a young man, a valiant warrior, and from his father's house 22 captains. Of the sons of Benjamin, relatives of Saul, 3,000. Until then, the greatest part of them had remained loyal to the house of Saul. Of the sons of Ephraim, 20,800, mighty men of valor, famous men throughout their father's house. Of the tribe of Manasseh, 18,000, who were designated by name to come and make David king. Of the sons of Issachar, who had understanding of the times, to know what Israel ought to do. And their chiefs were 200, and all their brethren were at their command. Of Zebulun were 50,000 who went out to battle, expert in war, with all weapons of war. Stout-hearted men who could keep ranks. And of Naphtali, 1,000 captains, and with them 37,000, with shield and spear. Of the Danites, who could keep battle formation, 28,600. Of Asher, those who could go out to war, able to keep battle formation, 40,000 of the Reubenites and the Gadites, and half the tribe of Manasseh from the other side of the Jordan, 120,000 armed for battle, with every kind of weapon of war. All these men of war who could keep ranks came to Hebron with a loyal heart to make David king over all Israel. And all the rest of Israel were of one mind to make David king. And they were there with David 3 days, eating and drinking, for their brethren had prepared for them. Moreover, those who were near to them, from as far away as Issachar and Zebulun and Naphtali, were bringing food on donkeys and camels, on mules and oxen, and provisions of flour and cakes of figs, and cakes of raisin, wine and oil, and oxen, and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in Israel. 1 Chronicles, chapter 13. Then David consulted with the captains of thousands and hundreds, and with every leader. And David said to all the assembly of Israel, if it seems good to you, and if it is of the Lord our God, let us send out to our brethren everywhere who are left in all the land of Israel, and with them to the priests and Levites who are in their cities and their common lands, that they may gather together to us. And let us bring the ark of our God back to us, for we have not inquired at it since the days of Saul. Then all the assemblies said they would do so, for the thing was right in the eyes of all the people. So David gathered all Israel together from Shihor in Egypt to as far as the entrance of Hamath, to bring the ark of God from Kirjath and Jearim. And David and all Israel went up to Baalah, to Kirjath Jearim, which belongs to Judah, to bring up from there the ark of God, the Lord, who dwells between the cherubim, where his name is proclaimed. So they carried the ark of God on a new cart from the house of Abinadab, and Uzzah and Ahio drove the cart. Then David and all Israel played music before God with all their might, with singing on harps, on stringed instruments, on tambourines, on cymbals, and with trumpets. And when they came to Chidon's threshing floor, Uzzah put out his hand to hold the ark, for the ox had stumbled. Then the anger of the Lord was aroused against Uzzah, and he struck him because he put his hand to the ark, and he died there before God. And David became angry because of the Lord's outbreak against Uzzah. Therefore that place is called Perez Uzzah to this day. David was afraid of God that day, saying, how can I bring the ark of God to me? So David would not move the ark with him into the city of David, but took it aside into the house of Obed-Edom the Gittite. The ark of God remained with the family of Obed-Edom in his house 3 months, and the Lord blessed the house of Obed-Edom and all that he had. 1 Chronicles chapter 14. Now Hiram, the king of Tyre, sent messengers to David, and cedar trees, with masons and carpenters, to build him a house. So David knew that the Lord had established him as king over Israel, for his kingdom was highly exalted for the sake of his people, Israel. Then David took more wives in Jerusalem, and David begot more sons and daughters. And these are the names of his children whom we had in Jerusalem: Shammua, Shobab, Nathan, Solomon, Ibhar, Elishua, Elpelet, Noga, Nepheg, Japhia, Elishama, Belida, and Eliphalet. Now when the Philistines heard that David had been anointed king over all Israel, all the Philistines went up to search for David, and David heard of it and went out against them. That would be all the time I have for this episode of the Bible. A little out of breath. But you know what? It is truly an honor that I get to do this. So thank you. And sorry for all the shuffling sounds. I'm trying to get comfortable while reading. And glory be to God. Blessings be upon you. And if you've been following this series since the beginning, even more so. Because this is truly an honor. Thank you. Seriously. This is like awesome. So thank you. Blessings be upon you. Glory be to God. And this is a Silver Watchman signing out.